photographer, and welcome to my channel. And welcome back to the thousands of new subscribers from last week. Wow, absolutely incredible. And I gotta say, in speaking with some of you, I'm absolutely thrilled to meet so many like-minded individuals that are tuning in not because of the destinations, but because of the lifestyle, the road less traveled, retirees, future retirees that are looking to redefine the later years of their lives and do something more adventurous. Great to have you. And I really appreciate everyone that helped me out with pronunciation, answered my questions about the food in the last video. It really goes a long way to encourage me to get out there and try as I learn more about the culture and the language here in Indonesia. But today, I am in the city of Malang, and it's beautiful, surrounded by these towering volcanoes. It's Dutch colonial architecture, which adds a real character to the city. The trees along the streets, everything's shaded and green and kind of overgrown. The climate is very cool compared to everywhere else I've been in Java. And to be honest, I'd say Malang is definitely my favorite city in Java, favorite bigger city. This morning, I got out and I explored the colorful village, which was a place destined for demolition until a group of university students got together, came up with the idea of just painting every building colorful and turning it into a tourist attraction. And it worked, and it was interesting. With that said, there are a few more little Dutch colonial neighborhoods that are just as worth exploring as the colorful village. But anyway, I'm about to get a car and get out of the city. As much as I enjoyed myself here, I feel more at home in the countryside, and I took care of some things here, which I'll get into in a little bit, but yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, we can put it up, and then I'll sit. Okay, our driver arrived, and we are heading out of town. And it's about 2 hours outside of Malang, and I completely forget what it's called, but I'll update you once we get there. I know a lot of you have subscribed because of the surf, and unfortunately, I had to move inland and change my plans. I'm on a C1 visa, which has to be renewed every 60 days, and there's a new law where it has to be done in person, either in Bali or in Jakarta. So we're working our way towards Bali, and that's what brought us to Malang. And it actually turned out to be a good thing because I threw my back out, which is something that happens maybe once every year or two, and I've been completely immobilized for the past 2 or 3 days. But I did get to check out the healthcare system here in Malang in Indonesia, and for the appointment, for the checkup, for the doctor, for muscle relaxers and anti-inflammatory drugs, the whole thing, $8. Selamat pagi, teman, and check this out. This stunning valley behind me, carved by the Glidik River, a half-kilometer below me. It's fed by Mount Semeru that is way off in the distance, and behind that bend, right there, the legendary TUMPAK SEWU, which loosely translates as 1,000 waterfalls, and it is badass. And we're gonna go check that out today, along with some other geological wonders that line this beautiful valley. But before we do, let's go check out where I'm staying. And now's a good time to talk budget. And in my head, if I don't go over $2,000 a month, I'm doing fine. And to be honest, it'd be tough to spend that much traveling around Indonesia, but of course I did. Whew, winded. I came in at $1,975 for the month. The majority of that was on accommodation, and if you catch my breath, I did go a little overboard in Yogyakarta. I spent about $800 for a week there, but I did a private tour of the temples. I stayed in a really, really nice hotel. My second biggest expense was transportation. I've been using private drivers to get between the cities, and it comes to about $10 per hour, which is inexpensive compared to Western standards, but it does add up. And I since changed that. From Perched to Malang, I used a minibus, and it costs $30 for 2 people, which I'll get into in a bit. And it was about a 7-hour drive, so a lot more economical. Food isn't really much of an expense anymore. The training wheels are off, and I'm eating like a local. At most $10 a day. It's just really economical and cheap for some of the most amazing food of any country I've ever been to. And here we are, we're almost to my tent. Here we go. Check this out. So I'm paying $26 a night. That's more than worth it. The view's incredible. And I'm glamping. I have a little kitchenette area with a kettle, clothing area, shelves, tent, high roof, lighting, nice bed. And then in here, I have the bathroom. Very stylish with the sink, a toilet, and then this beautiful shower that's fed by crisp, clean, cold mountain water. And that alone's worth the price. In the US, to immerse yourself in such freezing water every morning would be, who knows what that would cost. But yeah, it's very nice. And out here, we have the lovely Dee. We met in Bandung, I guess just over 3 weeks ago, and she came out to meet me in Batu Keras for a weekend, and it's now been 3 weeks and she still hasn't left. And every few days I ask her if she wants to go home, and she always says no. And that works for me because she's taken assimilating to the culture to a whole new level. I'm learning so much about the language, so much about the food. She's very well traveled here in Indonesia and Southeast Asia. So yes, an amazing travel partner, great team. You want to go home? There you have it. Okay, we have started the half-kilometer hike down to the valley floor. Shouldn't be too bad, just going up. We have made it to the bottom here at Goa Tetes. A lesser waterfall, but impressive by all means. Check out these little pools. And there's a trail going up, and we're going to get wet. It's a little slippery. We're going in. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It goes way back here. And it's dark. And stalactites and stalagmites. And if you look this way, you can see back out the cave entrance.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, you go for it.
Go?
Go.
Go.
Go, I'll videotape. Ha. All right, we made it to cave number 2, and it's a wet one. What? It's slippery. we're wet. Not quite as cold as the shower though, but yeah, let's head on down. Go check out some more waterfalls. All right, we finished Goa Tetes. Is that how?
Goa Tetes.
Titties.
Tetes.
Tetes. Goa Tetes. And we're heading down to the bottom of the floor. And the path is getting pretty rough. A bit of a traffic jam, so we're gonna chill here for a second. Let the path clear out. They just keep coming. How many people are there, too? I love parks outside the US. They just don't give a fuck. Nobody's suing anybody. You take it all at your own risk. We are at the bottom this time. And there's just waterfalls throughout this whole valley. Check out this panorama. Quick selfie break, and we're back at it. Let's go. All right, there's a few people on the trail, but not very bad. But check this out. And we got a ton of people up here to go into this awesome looking gorge. All right, a lot of mist, so we're getting close. Oh, wow. Wow. This is crazy. Oh, cool. A lot of water. Hard to get some pick, but it's cool. Active retirement, check. Skid out. Right, officially the top now, I think. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that was steep. And there you have it, Tumpak Sewu. 1,000 waterfalls, and probably more than 1,000 steps. It's a lot of work, but round trip was only about 2 hours, and definitely worth the effort. Very cool place. And if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more adventures throughout Indonesia and the rest of the world, please subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you on the next adventure.